Hello, sports lovers, and warm welcome to the most authoritative sporting channel here on social media. This is your boy Matt. Today's episode is quite an interesting one. It's about Floyd Schofield Jr. as he has withdrawn from Saturday's WBC lightweight championship bout against Shakur Stevenson, as there has been a new opponent who has been pinned down to replace him for the blockbuster in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. But I'll be giving you all the details you need to know and decipher the speculation from the reality for you. So if this is the type of content you do enjoy on social media, please do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button, press the bell icon, express your views in the comment section, and share so others can enjoy. Um on Saturday, yesterday, Tuesday, at the grand arrival, we did not see Floyd Schofield, where few minutes later we saw a video circulating or suggesting that he has been hospitalized and he was suffering from poison, which was alleged by his father, who is also his trainer and manager. Now, I think that that was totally nonsensical to come from Floyd Schofield Sr. I think that he hasn't done his son a lot of service by coming out with that kind of speculation, because it is quite dishonest when you say someone has poisoned your son without any proof. And if it's poisoning, that is a criminal act, and you have to leave that to the police to investigate. And why would someone want to poison your son ahead of a Shakur Stevenson fight? As they have been saying it and alleging that Shakur Stevenson is working with Snack. He has been doped, and there has been a lot of Twitter rants. They say this, tomorrow they delete it, and all those kind of things. I think that it's just to help with the marketing of the fight, and it's cool. And Shakur Stevenson keeps telling them not to chicken out of the fight, but to suggest poisoning, that is a crime. And I think that I don't think, if I'm His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh, I would like to work with such a person who is hot-headed. He doesn't wait for things to pan out before putting out things, or knows actually what happened and just try to lie to the public in order just to save face or save the disgrace that was coming to them. I think the real issue, other with Schofield, has nothing to do with poisoning, and it has nothing to do with he using a PED, as a cross section of the boxing public have been suggesting, because he is trying to avoid testing from VADA. He is suggesting he is sick in order to avoid that test, so that he doesn't come up as a drug cheat and save face. That is also another school of thought, but I don't agree with. The school of thought, I think, or what I think is really happening, is that Schofield Floyd Jr. is struggling to make weight, and he wasn't able, or he wouldn't be able to make the 135 weight limit by Friday. That is the reason why he has fallen sick. In making weight, it takes a lot of toll on boxer's body, and I think that he cutting weight has had a toll on him, making him go into a medical state in which he needs to be hospitalized and pulled out of Saturday's fight. If Schofield has not really worked with the British Boxing Board of Control before, this is how the British Board of Boxing Control work when it comes to championship fight. They regularly check you to make sure you are making weight in a healthy manner and not putting a lot of strain on yourself that would affect your health later. It is done in the United States. I remember Jake Paul versus Hakeem Rahman Jr. They had to pull Rahman out of the fight because he wasn't making the weight in a healthy manner, and the amount of pounds that was left for him to lose, he couldn't lose them healthy on weigh-in day and be in reasonable healthy condition in order to participate in the fight. So I think this is a similar thing that has happened, and Schofield Senior does not know how to handle it. Hence, he is crying that someone tried to KILXXX my son, and that doesn't make sense. Why would Floyd Senior come up with such an dangerous allegation? And why would Shakur Stevenson and his team want to poison Floyd? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all because Floyd is not so tough a tax on paper for him to try to get him out of there in order to get to it. Doesn't make sense, it doesn't make common sense. But there has been a new replacement for Floyd. I think that there's some reason, and then it could also be jet light that he's struggling from leaving America to Saudi Arabia. The hour difference, the food, the condition hasn't he hasn't been able to adapt to it very well. So hence he fallen sick before the fight. But there has been an opponent that has been chosen to replace Floyd, and that is Josh Padley. And I'm very happy for Josh Padley because he just had an opportunity to fight at Wembley Sports Stadium, Anthony AJ Joshua undercard versus Daniel Dubois, where he beat Mark Chamberlain. So he remains undefeated fighter. He is a part-time boxer, and I hope that the same contract that was offered Floyd Schofield Jr. would be given to him, and that means that Josh, will be making over $1 million, and that would be a life-changing money for him, and that may end his struggle and put himself in proper condition in order to be a full-time boxer. But one thing that hurts me is that he hasn't prepared enough for a fighter like Shakur Stevenson. He would have need proper sparring, proper condition, 10 weeks minimum training camp in order to prepare for a fighter skilled as Shakur Stevenson. He has not had it, but this is an opportunity. Like Azuma said, you must be so prepared that you are not far from an impromptu opportunity. So I think that this is good for Josh Padley. He should go put off his bet, but I think he would come second in on that very day. But all the same, I think I'm happy for him, and I still tip Shakur Stevenson to knock him out within 10 rounds. Thank you for watching. Stay positive. If you have not subscribed, please now do hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, express your views in the comment section, and share with anyone who loves boxing.